Well, hello, folks. Pastor Rocky Branch, Spruce Pine First Baptist Church. Today is day 231. I'll get it right again. So many days keep running together, but 231 today. As we face more challenges with more people still having needs in the region, there's all over the place people having difficult times. I mean, maybe you and the area around about us, maybe nothing is going on with you, but around us and the further areas and the rural areas, a lot of trouble, a lot of challenges going on, a lot of homes that have been disrupted. It's amazing to think about because you have, say, a home that's been sitting there for, say, 60 years, maybe 50 years. Well, the back room's rotted out already. And then the water comes in, and that creates more of a problem with mold and all kinds of stuff. So our people got to go in, and they got to cut that out, and then they got to put new stuff in. And it's a chore. It's a hard thing to do. But still, we have people willing to come and able to help in the time of need, which is such an incredible blessing. Which makes me think of this. In the scripture in the book of Luke, when Jesus has been left behind at the temple. Now, his family, probably John the Baptist was in that family, with family gatherers as they're moving about, and they did that. It was not uncommon at all. They got everybody together and they went to the temple or whatever. So Jesus stays behind, and nobody misses him for 3 days. And then suddenly they realize, wait a minute, where's Jesus? We don't know where he is. Well, he's back at the temple. So they come back to him, and they're very concerned about him, obviously, because, he's a 12-year-old boy. But Jesus says to them, I'm doing the work of my Father, which is very important to ask yourself, am I doing the work of the Father? That's the big question. And yes, we have people in the field that's doing the work of the Father. They're restoring, they're rebuilding, they're helping, they're saving, they're bringing peace to a very difficult situation. And we have those. As mentioned earlier, we still have people with no water. When this rain comes in like it's been coming, it makes people panic because they say, oh, Lord, here it comes again. And by God's grace, it doesn't come again, but it makes them think that way. Children, of course, with PTSD, all sorts of stuff going on. So today, on day 231, on Wednesday, we're about not even I don't even know, maybe an eighth of the way through all this stuff that's going on. Now, you drive through Spruce Pine, surrounding areas, you'll see some debris, and you'll say, well, it looks okay, it looks pretty good. But you go out into rural areas, and you will see the reality of what storm and trouble and water and wind can do, because it is devastation. So we are to be reminded that we need to be about the Father's business. That should be our objective. What does the Father say? Well, the Father says go. The Father says help. The Father says give. And we have been now, fortunately as it is, at our church for these days been feeding people. That's what we've been doing, and housing people. And early on, we were housing the public. They had nowhere to go. So we have seen this thing at the height of sort of disaster, when in the parking lot I had to get police to come in and direct the parking. Just all sorts of stuff. And now, even though things have slowed down on our sort of internal place, and the external place out in the woods, it's still a great challenge. So we need to be about the Father's business. That's the whole point. So when this passage comes about in Luke chapter 2, Jesus is left behind. And when they found him, they were amazed at his intellect as he was challenging the doctors and the lawyers of his day. His mother came to him and said, we have sought you sorrowful. What are you doing? Basically, that's what she said. And Jesus said, how is it that you sought me? Did you not know that I must do about my Father's business? I must stay on track. And that's what we're trying to do here. We are trying to stay on track. Other churches have said they've had, their feeling. I understand that. No hard feelings, no good feelings, no feelings at all. I understand it. But we have the place, we have the space, we have the equipment, we have the ability, and we're going to stay right here as long as it takes to do whatever we can, as long as it is, to give food and shelter to the workers that come in to help this situation. And we're looking at 5 to 7 years, and we're only at 231 days. So we got a ways to go. And people have a tendency to forget. They just have a tendency to forget. They just say, wow, really? Oh, I don't remember that. Well, when you're in it, you remember it because we see it every day. And we're blessed. Oh, we're so blessed that God has sent to us angels of mercy to go out into these places. And they come back and they're tired and they're weary and they're dirty. And they take a shower in our parking lot with the Baptist on Mission shower set up. They take a shower, a hot shower. They come in. We give them a hot meal. We tell a few jokes and do some Bible study. And it's amazing to see what God is doing. And we're going to keep it up. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. We're going to rock on with it. And today, as we go in the middle of the morning here, my goodness, here we go again. I'll be in breakfast in a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but a few hours. I'll be in breakfast again if the Lord tarries is coming, and we'll rock on with it. So you be blessed today. Thank you for your love and support and your kindness to care for us here. Even though many days have passed, you have still cared for us, and that means a lot. So thank you for that. And I'll see you at breakfast. God bless you. Talk to you soon.